Namaskar. Please present yourself.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Austria and Germany, half.
How long have you been into yoga?
I have been into yoga since I'm very young. First time I practiced meditation when I was 13 years old and I became a vegetarian. But then I missed the guidance. I went to some school, but they didn't know what to do with me. I was very young. So I kind of got off the path, and when I was 19 I traveled the first time to India, and that's where my journey really started.
Why were you attracted by yoga and left yoga?
Because I was in Western society, everything is very materialistically oriented, and I never found satisfaction in that. So I was always looking for what is the reason of the existence, for the universe. I was looking for something, a bigger meaning in life. That's why I left the society where I'm from. Is Germany or Austria is maybe a rich country, but it's really empty.
Do you think I can become a yogi? If yes, what's your future aim as a yogi?
I want to reach self-realization.
Yes. And do you think I can become a yogi? If yes, what things must I learn? What must I do and I must not?
Yes, of course you can be a yogi. Every human being can be a yogi because that's why we're here. We're born so many lifetimes in order to eventually become a yogi. So every human is a yogi. Oh! We can make one more. It's still going on? Oh yes, it's still. So every human being is a yogi at heart. So everybody can be a yogi. And what you must abandon? Well, you must abandon your attachments. That's the most important, because if you have attachments, you cannot practice them. So the most important is tapas and the vairagya. So yes, Patanjali explains that very clearly. So without attachment, with attachment, you cannot be a yoga practitioner. So you can also be in the worldly life, but you should not be attached to it. That's the most important first step.
Yes.
Non-attachment. So that's what you must abandon. And what you must do, what you must not do. Well, the most important also apart from that is, so Kriya Yoga is tapas, swadhyaya.
देवी सुरेश्वरी भगवती गंगे त्रिभुवन तारिणी तरल तरंगे शंकर मौली विहारिणी विमले मम मतिरास्ता तव पद कमले.
Swadhyaya, tapas, swadhyaya, and wait, I have a blackout. Tapas, swadhyaya.
Pranidhana.
No, one more thing. So we have the practice, we have the self-study, and Ishvara Pranidhana. This is what makes Kriya Yoga. So that's what you must do. You have to have the tapas is defined by a regular practice, which is like really every day in order to develop bhumi kattva, it's called, like a firm and solid ground of your practice. So you need to have a daily practice, you need to have a guru for that who gives you the right practice. And right practice, what is the right practice? Right practice is if it's directed towards Ishvara Pranidhana. So not for the ego. You don't practice in order to feel good, in order to be healthy, but in order to reach the ultimate, which is Ishvara, which is God. So the divinity. So this is the right direction. Tapas, Ishvara, Svadhyaya, and then Svadhyaya is the self-reflection. That's the most important. So the tapas is the whole life, because it's not only when you're practicing on the mat or when you're sitting in meditation, but everything you do, you reflect about the self. Why am I doing this? You need to bring the practice in your life. So these are the three most important things that you have to do. This is how Patanjali, who's the sage that gave us the compilation of yoga, he defines Kriya Yoga like that. And what you must not do, well, this is including both. So what you must not do is be attached to the worldly desires and follow the ego patterns, not reflect. It's more about what to do. Yoga is a way that tells you more what to do, and what you don't do falls anyway away. So this is the most important thing.
Yes, thank you. You come in Nepal. Love to Nepal.
Yeah,
There's ashram.
yeah,
We welcome to you.
Yeah.
Live in this ashram
thank you,
and enjoy.
thank you.
You say about 2 lines. You like this ashram?
Yes, I love this ashram. I would love to live here. It's a very nice ashram. Nepal is a very beautiful country.
Love you, Thank you.